Hello, welcome to Introduction to Logic. My name is Lucas Struble, and obviously I'm the instructor for this course. A little bit about me. I've been teaching logic for a long time, over 10 years. I just started teaching logic online in the last year or so. I really enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to this semester. So, in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the general course structure, and then so you'll know how to get started with the course. So, usually we'll have 2 units per week, and they'll be released on Monday and Friday mornings. As you'll see, as you've already seen on the Canvas site, a bunch of them are up already. But going forward, they'll always be released at least by the Monday or Friday of the relevant week. And then there'll be 2 homework assignments, or 2 sets of homework assignments due every week, most weeks anyway. And they'll be due Thursday and then Sunday at midnight. There may be fewer than that, but that will normally be, you'll have 2 or homework clusters, and we'll talk more about the different sorts of things you'll be doing for homework. Within a given unit, there'll be a bunch of stuff on the course website, and in particular, there'll be several videos like this, and there'll also be slides accompanying those videos, and the videos will be on course concepts, and then also examples of exercises of how to do the particular sorts of exercises that you'll have for homework. And if you look directly beneath this video on the course website, you'll see that the slides for this video, you can download them, and they're in PowerPoint format. So if you'll find those helpful because they'll have a lot of notes, and you can, for example, if you wanted to, you could download them and print them out and take notes on them, but at least you have a record besides the video of what the lectures are about from those PowerPoint files. Also, there'll be readings from the text, and I'll talk a little bit more about getting the text and so on, but every week or every unit you'll have reading. Not a huge amount actually for this class, but you will have reading. And then you'll have exercises, and those will be either in a free program called Logic 2010. I'll talk about that. And there'll also be exercises you have to do on Canvas, little quizzes, and participating in required discussions, among other things. Your course grade will be from homework exercises, both on Canvas and in Logic 2010, and then there will be some exams during the course of the semester, and together those will all make up your course grade. And I'll talk a little bit more about that later on in this video as well. So the text. We're using a text called Shantila's Inside Logic, written by Marvin Belzer. This is free, which is great. And it's available in the modules on Canvas. And so what you'll see is that in each module, usually at the top of the module, the first thing will be a file that you can download, and it will be the reading for that unit. In this case, in this module, the first 2 chapters, and they're not very long, are at the bottom of this module. But in general, they'll be the very first thing in the module. So you just click on that. That will download a Word document for you. There's another text which you can consult if you want to, but I won't be assigning readings from it, and that's associated with the logic program. It's called An Exposition of Symbolic Logic. It's written by Professor Terry Parsons, and you can get that through the main menu of the Logic 2010 program, which we'll learn about. So that program, it's a free software, also nice, more free stuff, always good. You'll do a lot of your homework in it. Not all of it, some on the Canvas site, but you'll do a lot of your homework in that program. And I'll discuss it more in the next unit. In this unit, I'll just talk, in another video, I'll talk about just how to get the program and how to set up an account in it. So you'll see what that's like later in more detail. The homework exercises, you'll be doing usually 2 groups a week. So they're regular and they're very important. So they're due Thursdays and Sundays, usually at 11:59 p.m. Some of them will be on Canvas. Most of them will be in the Logic 2010 program. Probably 80 to 90% of the homework points will be through the Logic 2010 program, with the remainder on Canvas. And the assignments will be listed on an assignments page in Canvas, and then there's also a separate assignments page that's associated with the Logic 2010 program, which again you'll be learning about. But the first place to go is always on the Canvas site. There'll be a listing of all the assignments, and those will show up in your Canvas calendar as well. So that's a good place to keep track of what you have to do for this course and your other courses if they're online. And even if they're not online, if they're using Canvas, the assignment deadlines may show up there as well. So the Canvas website has a lot of stuff on it. It has the course syllabus, so you'll want to review that. It has the text in the different modules. It has discussion boards. You'll be doing discussions about sort of online learning, and then discussion boards with other students on how your work is going, and then also you can ask me or anybody questions about particular problems that you're having. But there will be some required discussions, and then also optionally, if you want to ask questions about whatever, it's there for that as well. There'll be all the units or what they're called in the Canvas website, modules. There's a piece of technology called Confer Zoom, which is video conferencing software, and we'll mostly use that. Though I'll have video office hours and otherwise be available for appointments, and they'll use that technology, which again is free, and you can get at it through the website, and there'll be more information about how to do that. And the assignments list, very important, that's on the Canvas site. And as I said, some of the homework exercises. In fact, most of your homework exercises for this first unit are on Canvas. So just how is your course grade calculated? So you're going to get a percentage. And how is that percentage calculated? Well, so I'll add up the points you've earned on Canvas and the points you've earned on Logic 2010, and that'll be your total number of points. And then I'll add up the total number of possible points that could have been earned on Canvas and the total number of points that could have been earned in Logic 2010. So I'll have your total points and possible total points, and just divide and then take the percentage. What percentage of the total possible points did you earn? And that will then get converted into a letter grade using this fairly standard scale. 100 through 90 is an A, 89 through 80 is a B, 79 through 70 is a C, 69 through 60 is a D, and 59 through 0 is an F, which none of you need to get. You're all perfectly capable of doing very well in this course. So I plan, if I can all avoid it, to not have to assign any of the lower grades. So we'll stay in touch about that. Video office hours. They'll be Tuesday from 8 to 9 p.m. You may not, and those are good for asking all sorts of questions. One particularly good thing to do is if you've been able to work on the homework and you're stuck on stuff, come to the video office hours and ask me about the problems you're having trouble with, and ask other students about the problems you're having trouble with. And also by appointment at all sorts of other times. If you can't make that time, that's fine. Email me and we can make an appointment and we can meet at a different time. And we'll use this Zoom program. And one of the nice things about Zoom is it allows for screen sharing, which is helpful because we're doing all this work in the Logic 2010 program, and it's a hassle to talk about it when we can't see each other's screens. So it's a very nice technology. I highly recommend it. Come to office hours, either the regularly scheduled ones, or make appointments with me. And really good to help you with your work, anything you have questions about. And they're really for you. Whatever level you're at, however you're feeling, if you're feeling like, oh, this is going well, but I have a little question, or oh, I have no idea what's going on, or oh, I've fallen behind, those are all good reasons to come to office hours and talk to me. So what do you need to do? So you're going to need to watch the videos and review the associated slides in the sort of active unit. You'll need to read the text, whatever the assigned reading is. You'll need to do the assigned exercises, and then ask me questions, as I've been saying, on the discussion board or on video conferences. And I prefer that you not email me in general. I prefer that you ask questions on the discussion board because they're helpful. It's helpful for other students to see the Q&A. If there's a specific personal question about, oh, this has come up or that's come up or whatever, email me directly. But in general, if it's a question that is not really specific or personal, then ask it on the discussion board so that other students can see it. And if you send me a question that I think would be good for other students to see the answer to, then I'll ask you to post it on the discussion board. And please just understand that that's so that everybody can benefit from my answer. So for this particular week, for this unit, for Thursday, you'll need to watch the other videos in the first module. You'll need to read chapters 1 and 2 of the text. As I said, those can be downloaded from this module. There's a quiz on chapters 1 and 2, so you'll need to take that. There's a discussion board assignment and about real-life reasoning, so you'll need to post in that. And then you'll need to create an account in the free Logic 2010 program. And so those are the things that you have to do for the Thursday. And then there will also be assignments for Sunday, and those will be talked about in the next module. And also, if you look on the assignment list, you'll actually know for Monday, because Sunday is Labor Day, or Monday's Labor Day. We have this long weekend. So while the assignments are normally due on Sunday, the first assignment, the second assignment will be due at the end of Monday instead, just to give you some time over that weekend. So that's what you need to do. If you have any questions, please let me know. And otherwise, you can go ahead and take a look at some of the other videos in this module, which I think is the best place to go next. I'm really looking forward to this semester and getting to know you and helping you learn some logic. So let's go.